Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the YouTube Business Academy podcast with your hosts Ron and George. And if you are the person that you are interested in making money on YouTube online and you are an entrepreneur at heart and you would like to learn how to do it, how to make your first dollar online, how to make money with YouTube, then you come to the right place. This is going to be a very interesting and exciting episode today. And before we start, it's a very, very special episode. The reason for it is because I don't know. Today is Ron's birthday! Happy birthday, Ron!
Nice. Okay, I didn't notice at all. For the listeners, the whole balcony now is a mess. Nice.
It didn't work!
The flute. But yeah, nice surprise, George.
Wait, hold on.
Nice.
I got more. Doesn't work, man. I want to get this work.
There it is.
There we go.
Really nice. I really feel old now. 27.
27 years old.
But thanks for the little surprise.
Yeah.
I was like, where are you going towards? I was like, what?
Yeah, so before this, I dropped our friend off to the gym and I stopped at a shop. It's called Party Fiesta and got this, so I think it's
for this episode.
Really nice. It's good. now we have a little decoration.
Yeah. Really good.
Anyway, so let's talk.
Yeah, let's talk about YouTube first, and then maybe some online business in general.
Yeah.
Some things going on my side with YouTube as well. It's not always good news. Like I had a new freelancer for my second channel, who I worked with before, and I knew he could deliver like good quality, so I was like happy he could work for me again.
Yeah.
He made, I think, 5-6 videos, and then he was like, yeah man, I need to go back to uni, I want to study, I can only make like 1 video a week. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that's not gonna work. So he's gone again after like 1 week. So I need to look for another one, but that's like part of the game. Like you can go through freelancers so quickly, especially in the beginning, because you don't have that relationship with them yet, and the trust is not there yet. So he left with the second channel. So second channel not uploading at all. Still steady with the revenue and the views. That's nice. Main channel still growing every month. So yeah, that's it for me mostly.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, everything is fine on my end. I'm gonna touch a little bit about kind of like the struggles with the online making money on YouTube, making money online, because like
part of the game.
Yeah, it's all part of the game. Like if entrepreneurship and making money online, was easy, then everyone would be doing it and there would be no reward for anyone.
No, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So risk comes with reward, and if there is no risk, then there is no reward. It's just how life works, right? So I'm gonna touch a little bit upon that, but I think what you said about like the churn rates of freelancers is high, is also part of the game, and this is something that as you start to grow, as your company starts to grow, as your business grows, what happens is people start to hire people in-house.
Yeah.
So they have a little more control. Maybe you get an office, maybe you get people in, right? But part of the appeal of this business that we're doing is that it's very like you can manage things, from your computer from anywhere in the world, right? But then that comes at a cost as well, that people can just be like, oh, sorry, it didn't show up today. Right, so
especially in the beginning. Like for example, with my main channel, I'm now working with a freelancer for about 4 to 5 months, and as far as I know, he's doing this full time. So then he's also becoming reliant on me. Plus, he's improving every day because it's his only focus for now.
Yeah.
But while you start out in the beginning, you maybe start out with a freelancer that already things flying. Yeah. You maybe start with a freelancer that already has maybe some other projects going on, so it's not your main focus. But over time, maybe the freelancer is like, hey, I like working with this person. I want to make more videos, and they will dedicate more time towards you, and then it will also become more easier for you as a business owner to run a team because they're more focused on your business as well.
Yeah.
But that's a process, takes time.
And also, I think there's something to say about like hiring people full-time and hiring just part-time.
Yeah.
If you offer someone, let's say for example, a full-time income of $2,000 for some like high valuable skill, like maybe you're a script writer, right, or a copywriter, and then hey, here's a 2,000, like that's a pretty big salary. You know,
especially like where depends on where they're from, of course.
Yes.
But like from certain countries, that's like a 2 times monthly salary already.
Exactly, right? So then it's like, all right, this is the salary, but I expect you to be full time, like with me. So, but it's part of the business.
But it depends. Like, if we're honest, like we also hired a full-time video editor from the Philippines.
Yeah.
And we were like, if we hire him full time, we have a team member, and that is great. But the team member really needs to be involved within your team. Otherwise, like he can lean back and not make as many video edits because he will get paid anyway. So then we switched back again to paying per video, and now they're more incentivized to make the videos because otherwise they will earn nothing, almost nothing. So it's also a balance you need to find out. Like it depends. Like finding good talent, it's really, really difficult, but once you find it, like treat them well and pay them well as well.
I think there's also like to say a little bit about, because we're talking about incentives, right? So like there are two parts of the story, right? People run away from pain and towards pleasure, right? Basic human nature. So when you're talking about motivation and how you can have people motivated in your team, you got to refer back to these two things, right? You say, hey, if you don't deliver your task on time, you are going to be punished or somehow, your pay is going to be cut or something like that, right? And the second thing is, hey, but if you do get it on time, right, and it is of good quality, you get paid more, you get a bonus, right? And you and I, we believe strongly in giving people a bonus for good work, right? Because we understand how hard it is to find good people, good freelancers, right? Establish that like legit team. So once we do find those like very rare individuals, we want to build a relationship with them, right? But we also want to keep it fair, right? Because we have a business to run, we have things to deliver.
Of course.
So we want to say, hey, like if you don't deliver on time, we're also not going to deliver the full payment, right?
Exactly.
But if you do,
it's fair enough, I think. But I think, it's important to not forget that those people also like want to be rewarded for their work. Like imagine you making, I don't know, 50, 60 videos a month. Like it's pretty like repetitive tasks basically. Depends on the topic. Yeah. But if you then once in a while can say like, hey man, I appreciate you, especially if they're working for you a long time, just give them a bonus when you can. Yeah. And like maybe as an entrepreneur or as a business owner, it can be difficult sometimes to like put yourself in the shoes of the one that's working for you. Yeah. But I think you definitely should from time to time.
All right, so right before this episode, I posted a story on Instagram with a question asking what do you guys want us to talk about on the podcast. And by the way, I recommend you follow me on Instagram because you get to see behind the scenes, you get to ask questions. So make sure there's a link in the description to follow me on Instagram. Yep. But our dear friend Yuri van Hoffingen, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, says, affiliate income update.
Yeah. You first or?
No, go ahead.
I got some affiliates, not crazy much this November. I got one from Inkfile, that's the LLC, like the company that can help you with setting up an LLC, like $50, like nothing crazy. And I think this month in total I got two gonna try it. I got 2 Shopify sales this month, so that's like another 300. 260 euros, 270. Yeah. So in total, 300 euros extra. But like that's the thing with affiliate, like you don't know when they're coming in, and when they're coming, it's like an extra bonus on top of your AdSense. Yeah. But if you're getting traffic on certain keywords, like you can definitely go way higher with it. But it's like a process. You're building up the traffic towards certain videos, and then you will get more commission as well. So that's mostly on my side for now for this month, not crazy much.
Yeah, like you said, affiliates is they happen, right? It's very high dopamine type of thing because it's not like consistent. It really falls really well into the theory of, I can't remember who it was, one of the scientists when
they slot machines?
Yes, slot machines. Because the slot machine, they're designed in a way, it's not like, if you would figure out that every third time you would pull the lever, you would get a hit, right? You would get used to that. You would learn the pattern really quick. But if you get, on the third one, and then you have to do 5 more, and then you get, right? And then after the next one you get, like after 2. So it's really unpredictable. Yeah. Unpredictability is what gives us like this dopamine hits.
And you're invested, like pulling the lever the whole time, waiting.
Yeah. And like you said, if you have if you're ranking for certain keywords and you're getting consistent search traffic, and then you have a clear CTA that drives that traffic towards a landing page of an affiliate that converts really well, right? And you have a high EPC, which is earning per click, you're pretty golden. All you have to do is just compound those videos that are ranking, right? And then send traffic, and it's pretty well.
Hey, quick interruption. Do you dream of escaping the 9-to-5 job and living a life of freedom? Well, if you are a regular listener, then you know that Ron and I, we're all about YouTube search, and it's given us the financial freedom to live life on our own terms. Now, if you're ready to take your YouTube game to the next level, we've got something special for you, a free training that can help you get there. So if you're serious about making money with YouTube search, then check out the free training by clicking the link down in the show notes or in the description of this video. Now, let's get back to the podcast.
Yeah, and I also want to make a note, like right now with my freelancer, he will appear on camera soon, and he will also be placed in the thumbnails. So when you have affiliate links, people also need to trust you to use your link and get like register and sign up through your link. If you're just for example, you only have a screen recording with a guy with a bad accent from India, it's much more difficult to have people sign up through the link because like more alarm bells go off maybe. Yeah. So if you show your face on the video and you have like a good accent and you come over trustworthy and you maybe already made like a couple videos about the same topic, people are like, whoa, he really knows his stuff. I can see his face. He seems like a good guy, like no bad intentions. Then they're like, let's click the link.
But to play the devil's advocates here, search up right now in incognito, Shopify tutorial for beginners.
Yeah.
The first video on the very top, Metix Media.
Yeah, true. It's without a face, I think.
Without any face, he just goes right in, and it's the most well done video I have seen in a very long time.
But still, his face is all over his channel.
Yes, of course.
His thumbnail.
He has a very high authority.
Yeah, so he can. Yeah, so but when starting out, like it can be more difficult to get more like affiliate deals because of you're not showing anything.
Yes, yes. When you a person's face, a human face, adds so much trust, so much like it's just a psychological effect. You know, if you read about it.
But it's also like saying a friend, like, hey man, I got something for you. I found out about this tool. It's really useful. Check it out. If I say it to you, you're like, oh, Ron said it to me. I know him.
Yeah.
I will check it out.
Exactly.
It's the same with the video. If you can come over as trustworthy, as like a friend helping someone, then they will most likely click the link sooner.
Exactly. People are attracted to people and their faces. So if possible, always try to go with a face rather than without a face. I know we talk about making money on YouTube without showing your face, right? And people are attracted to that. And of course, we know people who make like $30,000 a month, right?
Yeah. By the way, we got another question about also the general state about YouTube automation, making money on YouTube.
But I want to finish up on the affiliate thing also, specifically talking about with Inkfile, right? When I was signing up to all those like affiliates with my YouTube channel, I was accepted really fast. I was like, boom, boom, accepted. And I was like, oh, great, it's so easy. Then I just kind of make the videos, plug them in, and everything is working fine. And all of a sudden I'm getting commissions. And I thought, okay, cool. And then I just started saying it to everyone. And then recently, our friend Hessle, he told me yesterday that he actually didn't get accepted into Inkfile. They rejected his application because, and he said the reason, but I can't remember what it is exactly. But it was something like, I don't know, something like untrustworthy or something like that.
Yeah, but Hessle has a different strategy. Like he's not showing his face. He is covering a lot of topics, random topics, I think.
Yeah.
So maybe it's the face thing that they're worried about.
Yeah, maybe, I'm not sure, but
because you have a personal, your name is your YouTube channel is your personal name.
But you got accepted into Inkfile.
Yes, but maybe I didn't show my face before that. No. Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's really weird. So. They had also, last thing about affiliates and about Inkfile specifically, I've actually been in contact with Inkfile. Matter of fact, Inkfile reached out to me by email. Their affiliate representative. I've been having like a long discussion with Inkfile, so I'm giving you guys a little bit of an insight here. Hopefully this is going to be valuable. So basically they reached out, and I had a video, because when I was doing keyword research about like Inkfile and stuff, there was one keyword, it was like Inkfile free LLC. And I was like, oh, great. People would love to have a free, because they have, like, Inkfile has an offer like
trial
that.
or
yeah, they have silver package, gold package, and platinum package, right? So then I made the video about the free LLC, and I posted it and ranked. It performed well, getting some affiliate commissions from that or getting some ad revenue. And then they reached out to me and they were like, hey, first they said about the disclaimer. So they asked me to add a disclaimer before the video and before the affiliate link. That's number one. Number two is they said, hey, by the way, do you mind privating the video about the free LLC? Because like we're getting a lot of silver signups and it's not really profitable for us. Why
do they offer it then? What the fuck?
Well, it's kind of to get the people in the door, right? And then they want to upsell them on more stuff, So they're like, hey, if you private this video, we can like get you a little higher commission or something like that in those kind of terms. So basically, here's a little insight for you guys that I learned, right? These companies, they offer these like free packages, like, hey, get in the door for free and then whatever. But if you want to establish a good relationship with them, don't go after the free stuff. Like, don't make videos saying, oh, they have a free package.
But is it your problem? It's a company's problem.
Well, the thing is, it affects me.
Yeah, if they cancel the affiliate.
Because if you are not a cancel affiliate, because if you are bringing them a lot of silver package signups, and by the way, they see everything. They know everything. They see how much are you bringing, which one packages are you bringing, all of that. And if they see that your account, because like I can literally show you the conversation, they were like, yeah, once your account balances out and you start to bring more platinum and gold packages, we will be able to push some traffic your way or something like that. Like guys, this is a person-to-person thing.
Yeah.
Like, this is the internet, this is videos and stuff, but at the end of the day, there are people who have control, who have actions, right? Who can drive traffic if they want, who can cut your commissions if they want, right? So think like a business owner. Think like when you are partnering up with an affiliate, you are becoming their partner. That's what it is. And you want to think like a business owner. So that's my little takeaway here. It was a little messy all over the place, but that kind of my 2 cents on this whole affiliate. And I think now we move on from the affiliates, and we have everything covered here. The next question we have here was
from Yuri as well.
Also from Yuri.
It was more about the general state. About making money on YouTube, basically, without showing your face, without making the videos yourself. Like, there are many people like now running programs and courses about how you can make money on YouTube without showing your face, without creating the videos yourself. Mostly within like the obvious niches, like mostly like first the entertainment niche. So videos you watch for entertainment. Most of these gurus like teach people how to do that, and I have a strong opinion on it. Like maybe you can go first, but before
go on.
Like first of all, like I came across YouTube automation. That's the term of like making videos on YouTube without showing your face, like 1.5 years ago, and I started like in the general way of making entertainment videos because it sounded very, very promising.
Me too.
Yeah, you too. It sounded very promising, hiring some freelancers, getting millions of views on your video, and getting tens of thousands of dollars paid per video as well.
And the idea sounds so cool.
The business model itself sounds really cool, and the business model works. However, there are like many side notes to make here, because like I think at least
it's like it works, but then there's a little like a star, and then there's like very little text at the bottom.
Exactly.
These are not typical results. This works for 0.1% of the people.
Yeah, like the thing is, I think it works for 98% of the people. It doesn't work, and the reason why is because there are so many aspects of like making a YouTube video work. You need to understand, first of all, the video packaging, which is very important. So the title. How do you create a good title? Like that's psychology, basically.
Yeah.
How do you make a thumbnail that fits the title? And you need to have multiple thumbnails because the first one will never be the right one.
Yeah.
Then you need to know, like, okay, a video itself, it consists of a script. How do you make, first of all, an engaging hook so people keep watching the first couple seconds? Because people nowadays are like very They can watch everything. They're like they can watch so much stuff. Why should they watch your video? So you need to find out, okay, what is a good hook? How do you tell a good story? So you need to find a good script writer for it. Then it needs to be transformed into a video, which is another aspect.
Yeah.
And then everything needs to fit well together. And then YouTube needs to be able to find you the audience that will also watch it, while there are like millions of videos being uploaded like every week or every day, I don't even know.
Yeah.
And then your video needs to pop out. If you're a beginner, you will never succeed. Like at least in the beginning, you will at least need to have like 6 to 12 months in-depth learning how the human psychology works, how YouTube works, how you hire good freelancers and that kind of stuff. And like it's not beginner friendly at all, but all those gurus claim like, oh, you can make a lot of money within a couple weeks or months, and it's total bullshit.
Yeah.
That's my opinion on it, but yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you because, like you said, it's really about human psychology. Number one, you need to have big pockets so you can hire the best people.
At least $100 per video, at least.
Nah, that's on the low end.
Yeah,
I think
because you're like, also like people starting out. Like I've talked to a couple people also that want to join our program, and they all started out doing the regular way of doing YouTube, so entertainment videos.
Yeah,
they are all in the horror niche or the crime niche or the celebrity niche or like the travel niche, like the top 10 places. Everyone goes into those niches. Everyone. Yeah. Like it's nothing special. Yeah. And I know because I did it myself as well. Like I've been in the bullshit niches with like a new pyramid discovered in somewhere. Like it's all like sensational and hoping to get people to click. Yeah. And in the end, you're making videos that like you probably not watch yourself. So like you're not really building a long-term asset. Yeah. Because the video you will create now maybe get pushed. But then a month later, nobody will see it ever again.
I think the conversation we're having here right now comes down to what kind of value does your video provide? And what you are talking right now is making videos with entertainment value with the goal of getting
money,
recommended by the algorithm towards new audiences, right? And like you said, it works for very few people, but for those who work, it works really well. But you need to understand something, that it's highly competitive.
Yeah.
Like, Mr. Beast spent 12 years before he started seeing any success on YouTube.
I know some other successful YouTube automation people that are making a lot of money, like at least 50K a month. They are all like in the YouTube game for at least 3 to 6 years, at least. Yeah. They made so many mistakes. They spent so much money on creating rubbish videos, and that's like a process nobody sees when you're getting sold on the idea. So, and also what I want to say, like when you're getting a video with maybe 100,000 views, like the first couple of videos, one is getting 100,000 views. It does not mean that your second video, the video after that, will also get those views.
Yeah, that's very true.
So basically, after one video succeeds, you are like back to the drawing board. Okay, what do I need to create now? Yeah. And they all teach you to basically create the same video, like the same format you did before, but it's still not a guarantee that it will work, because it can be like a one-time thing that YouTube just recommended you to the right audience, and the next 10 videos can all suck. You can all lose money on it again. So if you want to build a stable income for your daily life, basically without worrying about making the next viral video idea, that's like not a good strategy to take, because it's not stable at all. Yeah. I've done the whole browse game, and it goes up, down, and mostly it stays down. And like, there's no stability. Like, if you have no stable business, how can you like have like also a comfortable life of like going on travel if your views go like up, down? Yeah. And that's why the whole search strategy, what we are doing, my views have always been going up every single month, always. Same with my earnings. That feeling is so nice, because you just know, like a couple months from now, my income will probably double, because I just know everything is backed up on data. My views will increase, my earnings as well. Yeah, it's just certain.
It's that's why consistent,
that's why I can sit here in Spain, and I've spent like maybe 30 minutes on my whole channel this whole week, the past week, and I don't have to worry, and it still grows. Like, that's a real business.
He hasn't been working at all. I'm just kidding.
But I think that's how you want to have a business in your life. Yeah. Like, it pays for your bills, and you're not worrying about, I need to make a next viral idea, I need to find a good freelancer for this, blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
There are two very important things here that we are talking about, right? Number one is informational slash informational value or educational value.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing, right? And the entertainment videos is of course entertainment value.
Yeah.
So that's the first biggest difference. And the second biggest difference is of course the traffic source itself,
Yeah.
right? Most of my traffic and most of your traffic right now on our channels come from one, YouTube search, number two, external, which is Google, which is also basically
YouTube,
ranking, which it all comes down to like SEO, right? Like what we're trying to do here is we're trying to manipulate, right? It's not a word that has positive associations, but that's what we're basically trying to do. We're trying to get our way up into higher rank of something that people are searching for, and we want to stay there, right?
Yeah, but I think it's not manipulating. It's just we are leveraging people's search behavior.
Yeah.
That's the thing, and we just know like what makes a good video. That's what we know, and we have certain methods for it.
Yeah.
But it's not manipulating. It's basically like it all comes down giving the best solution, because then people will watch a video longer, and you will outrank the rest that people don't watch.
And the reason why keyword research is such an important and integral part of what we do is because it comes down to finding gaps in the market where demand exceeds supply.
Yeah.
Right? I sound like a broken record because if you watch back, I think I say that every single episode, but to me, it just makes a lot of sense, right? And by the way, a couple of episodes back, I said, oh, I don't do so much keyword research anymore because I just make all these videos and they rank and, you know, I'm Gucci and stuff. Well, look at me now. Like, my views haven't been growing so much at all. I've been pretty like, what's it called?
Stable?
Yeah, like pretty flatlined. Like, I haven't been growing much. For the reason is because I didn't actually put in a lot of effort into keyword research. I thought, hey, every video I make is gonna rank. But now, universe has given me a kick in the butt and said, no. Go out, do the work, and find places where you can rank. Don't just like do it mass, but actually do it. Like you won't. So that's the thing. And that, by the way, leads me to something I wanna touch upon on this episode as well, is my RPM on the channel has gone down a little bit. So what happened is that if you look back at some of the episodes we did earlier with Ron, I was like, yeah, you know, just my RPM is sky high. Like I was getting...
But it was high, like $12?
It was more. It was like, my peak was like $18 average RPM in a day. Like it's crazy, right? And that's not really sustainable, because if you look at the RPM, it was going like that. It was going high. And so what happened was my RPM went a little bit down. So it went to the same levels that you and all the other people that we know are having right now, right? So basically I had this unfair advantage on my channel where for very little views, I was getting a lot of the payments, right? But then, and I thought, oh, cool, like I'm special. I'm like, my channel is better than than the other people's. And then YouTube was like, no. If you want to play by the rules, you're gonna play by everyone else's rules, right? So then what happened was my RPM went down, and I thought, oh no, like I got nerfed, blah blah blah. But now looking back and kind of just taking time away and reflecting, I'm just now playing by the same rules as everyone else. My RPM is basically the same as for everyone else. I'm sitting at about 20,000 views every 48 hours. I think you're at about 45 to 50K, something like that. So yeah, it's just a matter of now bringing the views up. So, and my strategy to do that is to spend more time and energy on actually researching the keywords, back to the drawing board, back to the basics, and just making those videos. I'm now actually experimenting with fully AI videos. So I have talked about this earlier. I've cloned my voice, and with 11 labs, my voice is cloned. I'm now only researching keywords. I have one guy, I spent $3 to make a video from keyword to upload, including script, making the video, animating it, thumbnail, and uploading. So all of that for $3. So we have the management sheet. I just upload the keywords there. They make it, they upload it, and they have a very specific structure of how I want the videos to be made. And it's my voice, it's just cloned.
Yeah.
And by the way, there was recently an update. Yuri sent it to me as well.
HeyGen or different?
No, not the HeyGen. He sent me like an article that YouTube is now implementing new disclaimers.
Yeah, I saw it.
About synthetically produced videos. So when you're going to be uploading a video, you're gonna have a new checkbox saying, "Hey, is this a human-produced video or is this like a synthetically?"
Before you upload it, or will it automatically detect it?
No, you will have to choose yourself. So is it synthetically produced video? Well, I don't know, but I think that's what's going to be. Or is it a human-produced video? So keep that in mind.
How far? Like, if you only clone your voice and the rest is edited by a human.
But that's still synthetic.
Yeah, but it's like, should everything be synthetic, or like even a small bit?
What do you mean?
Like, if you only clone your voice and the rest is like all by a human, it's not 100% synthetic, everything. Like, humans are still involved.
Right.
So from when is the barrier, like...
Maybe there's a hybrid. I don't know. But YouTube has...
Because I think, like, if you do, like, if you're saying, like, yeah, AI makes everything, and you check that synthetic thing, YouTube is maybe like, yeah, he's not putting in any effort.
Yeah, there's probably going to be like a hybrid, like a scale of it. Like, this is fully synthetic, this is a mix of synthetic and human, and this is fully human. Something like this, maybe. But
let's see. I wonder what it will do with the earnings as well.
Let's see where the line is, of course. So we've touched upon a lot of a lot of things here. Maybe the overall opinion on the current state, but we already talked about that. Okay. So I think that was pretty interesting. If you guys are still watching and listening, and you are interested to take your YouTube game to the next level, as we say, but I like to say, because now I'm understanding more about, the people who are watching this, listening to this. So what I want to say is, if you've never made $1 online, number one, if you are interested in making money online, if you're interested in, getting into YouTube and making money with YouTube, right? If you understand that going online, going digital is the new, like, you have to do it, right? And you found us, then you're really welcome to check out my Instagram. You can message me, we can talk. I will provide you some free resources. Also, there's a free training down below. You can check it out as well. And yeah, just reach out to me and to reach out to us, and maybe we'll be able to help you. Okay? Yeah. So with that in mind, thank you guys so much for listening, watching, subscribing. Right, happy birthday to this guy, and we will see you in the next week's episode.
All right. Bye-bye. Good one, right?
Good one.